Okay, so we're dealing with past perfect tense now. Keep in mind that two actions have to happen for past perfect tense to take into effect. And I'm going to give you guys two sentences, and we are going to talk about the difference in meaning between the two. Okay. Now, Mary went to the market when her aunt had arrived. Okay, the usage of past perfect tense is had plus past participle of verb. Go and gone, the same past participle. Okay, but now hold on. This is sentence one, and this is sentence two. I'm going to write Mary had gone to the market when her aunt arrived. Notice the had is in a different place here and here. Open to the class. What's the difference in meaning between the first two sentences? Two sentences. Go ahead. Open the class. Take a go at it, guys. Go ahead. Yagis, go ahead.
Sir,
Krish, take it.
I believe
Yeah.
it's something related to the chronology between the aunt and when Mary goes. So first one,
Absolutely.
Mary, yeah. So Mary goes to the market when her aunt has come back. Uh, that's I
You're right.
think that's how
You're
it
right
is.
about the chronology. You're right about the chronology. But which happened first in the first sentence? Krish, you
Her
want to take
aunt,
a go?
her aunt arrived or what?
Absolutely, Yagis. Krish,
Yeah,
comments,
sir.
please. Comment.
Yeah, sir. Well, I agree with. I think so. In the first one, there's first Mary. So Mary went to the market when her aunt arrived. So that's why you use the had, because aunt just arrived when Mary went to the market. Something like
So which
this.
one happened first, Krish? Which one happened first
The aunt had arrived.
in the first sentence? And in the second sentence, which one happened first?
Mary had gone to the market.
Correct. Very
Yeah.
good.
Mhm.
Kshitij, you're also clear about this, right?
Yes, I understand.
Now, keep in mind, a time lag happens between the two events. Okay, they don't happen simultaneously. One event happens, there's a time lag, and then the second event happens. Unlike, let's consider this new sentence. Okay, say Mary went to the market when her aunt arrived. Notice there is no had in this sentence, guys. So what's happening is, at a point of time in the past, two events are happening simultaneously. She went to the market and aunt arrived. Are we on the same page with this, guys?
Yes, sir.
Cool. Cool.
So, sir, this last one that you're showing us right now, this is past perfect.
No, this is simple past. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. This is simple past because there is no had. No, Kshitij,
Yes.
there's no had. Now, in the previous one, the usage of past perfect tense is had plus past participle of the verb. Okay. So, note had arrived, had gone. This makes it past perfect tense.
Okay, sir.
Where there's a time lag, one event happens, time lag, second event. This is past perfect tense. The next one is just simple past. Okay.
So, sir, the use
Simultaneous.
of had is what distinguishes between simple past and past perfect.
Yagis, I missed that. Tell me again, please.
So, if you use has or sorry, had gone, had arrived in the other sentence, it's past perfect, and when there's no has, sorry, had, it's simple past.
Absolutely, Yagis. And has or have is for present perfect. I'm reminding you guys, present perfect means action happened in the past and it's continuing to the present. That is has or have, which we did earlier, plus past participle of verb. Now, two actions happening in the past, and the first action denoted by is had plus past participle of verb. That is past perfect tense. This is past perfect tense, and this is present perfect tense. Is this getting clearer, guys? It takes a little time to wrap your head around, but I hope you guys are taking notes, and it'll be clearer when you implement this.
Sir, just to make sure about this, so in the past perfect, there's a difference, there's a time gap between the two occurrences, and in the present perfect, they're simultaneous, or what?
No, the present perfect, an action happened in the past and it's continuing to the present. Okay, now the simultaneous one, thank you for asking. Okay, we'll make this crystal clear. Uh, these are three separate things. Now, the simultaneous is not perfect tense. The simultaneous is just simple past, just past tense. Like, I ate my food, you know, I ate my food and sang a song. That means while I was eating, I sang the song, and both happened simultaneously.
Okay, so the first example you were showing regarding like Mary has gone to the market, Mary went to the
Yes,
market. This is
yes.
this is the difference between the last two, or what?
The Mary has gone to the market and the Mary went to the market is present perfect tense. Where Mary went to the market is just like the simultaneous one, it's simple past. Mary went to the market, simple past. Mary went to the market when her aunt arrived, simple past, because both happen simultaneously. But Mary has gone to the market is present perfect tense. And the two sentences that we mentioned here with had are past perfect tense. Say yes if this is clear.
Sir,
Yes.
I'll be honest with you, I'm a bit confused with the names of the tenses. So there's two tenses we're talking about, right? There's past perfect and there's simple past.
Uh, Actually, in perfect tense, which is the concern of which is what we're concerned with right now, there is present perfect tense, and then there is past perfect tense. Okay, again, guys, you don't need to remember the names of this, but it's good to have some reference. And then in simple past tense is not perfect tense, guys. Okay, simple past tense is like just simple past tense. Okay, the Mary went to the market and the simultaneous events. Now, in present perfect tense, the usage is has or have plus past participle of the verb. That is present perfect tense. Past perfect tense, remember, two actions have to happen in past perfect tense with a time lag. Okay, the usage is had plus past participle of the verb. Is this clear, guys? Say yes if I can explain the examples again.
Sir, how come it's present tense if you use has or have? Because they have gone, meaning they've already went, you know?
It's a special case of don't think of it as present tense, think of it as present perfect tense. Yeah, I guess, because it's still going on. That's why the name present still appears. Yeah, it happened at a point of time in the past and it's continuing to the present. That's why it's called present perfect tense. Like Mary has gone to the market means she's still in the market.
Okay.
Okay, say yes if I can explain this again. Okay, now guys, I'm going to complicate matters further slightly, not too much, by introducing the verb to have. Okay, to have. Okay, now I have a pen in my hand. Keep in mind, this is not perfect tense. I have a pen in my hand. This is not perfect tense. But uh, the verb to have can appear in perfect tense. Okay, now consider this. Okay, I have had a pen in my hand since 5 p.m. Okay, Notice the present perfect tense usage here. The have here, the first part, is the has or have plus past participle of verb. The past participle of the verb in question is had, to have. Say yes if I can explain this again.
Is
Say
it just
yes if you,
application, sir? Like it's the same thing, no?
it's the same thing, but it's the verb to have in perfect tense, Yagis. So it can get a little confusing. I'll give you one more example. Now I showed you present perfect tense. Look at past perfect tense of the verb to have. Okay, Krish and Kshitij, you guys are following, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now consider the past perfect tense of the verb to have. Now I had lunch before I started learning, teaching, another verb. But started is the verb in question here, and had is the past perfect tense of the verb to have. To have in past perfect tense is had. Now, some conventions omit a had, but I want you guys to know that if you see two hads like this, it need not be wrong, okay? You have to think past perfect tense of the verb to have. Yagis, Krish, Kshitij, are you guys following?
Yes, sir. I just
Yeah.
have one question.
Go on.
Initially you told us the sentence, I have a pen in my hand.
Yeah,
What tense would that be?
present tense.
Okay.
Okay, but present perfect tense version of that would be I have had a pen in my hand since 5 o'clock. That's present perfect. This is present perfect. Is this clear, Kshitij?
Yes, sir.
Cool. Yagis, Krish,
Yes, sir, it's clear.
cool.
Yeah.
Yagis, talk to me. Cool. Okay.